We already talked about adding and subtracting fractions, but what happens when we throw mixed numbers in the mix? That's what we're going to talk about today. Hi there, thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. If this is the first video you're watching from my channel, I make educational and motivational content. So if you don't want to miss any of my new uploads, don't forget to hit subscribe and hit that bell icon. Now, like I said in the intro kanina, napag-usapan na natin yung adding and subtracting fractions, iba-ibang videos dyan. Click right here if you haven't seen those yet. But today, it's all about dealing with mixed numbers. Paano kung may 1 1/2, 2 2/3, or any of that sort, okay? Before we do that, just a quick little plug. If you want to help support this channel and our cause to democratize education in the Philippines, one way that you can do that is through buying our merch. Like this shirt right here that says Never Stop Learning. You can find them sa shop.teamlyqa.com. And thank you sa mga bumili na. Sa bibili pa lang, maraming salamat din. Thank you for helping us help more people through the content that we make. Alright? Now that we have that out of the way, I'm going to switch over to my tablet. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so ito yung lesson natin on dealing with mixed numbers. We're going to solve addition and subtraction na problems na lang dito sa video na ito. Okay? Alright, let's start with adding mixed numbers with the same denominator. I covered this then dun sa aking unang video sa adding fractions. If you haven't seen that yet, ililink ko na lang din sa I button sa taas. Pero I'm going to show you two different approaches kung paano ito i-solve. Okay? Now, the first method involves turning them into improper fractions. Ibig sabihin nun, yung ating fraction na, yung ating mixed number na 2 3/4, iikutin natin ito. This is how we get yung ating improper fraction. We can rotate it like this. So, multiplication first, tapos addition after. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. Tapos yun yung magiging numerator niya. Kokopyahin lang natin yung denominator, which is 4. So again ha, 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 over 4. Tapos, yung ating isa pang fraction, which is 1 and 1 over 4, we're going to do the same thing. Ikot lang natin siya. So, times and plus. So, 1 times 4 is 4, plus 1 is 5. This is 5 over 4. After that, we're just going to add it, no? So, meron tayong 11 over 4 plus 5 over 4. Now, when it comes to adding fractions, kapag pareho naman sila ng denominator or yung number sa ilalim, pareho naman silang 4. So, check tayo dyan. Ang gagawin lang natin, i-add natin yung mga numbers na nasa taas, which are 11 and 5. 11 plus 5 is 16. Tapos, kukopihin lang natin yung nasa ilalim, 16 over 4. Tapos, dahil ito ay improper fraction, i-convert natin siya into mixed number, or sa case nito, dahil 16 over 4 is basically 4, no? 4 na yung ating final answer. Yan yung unang method natin. Okay? So again, convert them into improper fractions, add, and then solve. Now, ang second method, which is something that I encourage you to do, kung makukuha nyo itong technique na ito, lalo na if you're solving problems sa test na merong time limit, nakakatulong ito. Okay, which is this. What we're going to do lang is to separate yung mga mixed numbers into a number and a fraction, a number and a fraction. Okay, ano ibig sabihin nun? Yung 2 at saka 1, pagsasamahin ko na sila agad. Nasa final answer na agad siya. So, that would be 3. Nakaabang na yan. Tapos, ang iisipin ko na lang ay yung fractions, which are 3 over 4 and 1 over 4. Now, sa case nito, dahil again, pareho naman sila na nasa ilalim. Pag in-add ko yan, this is just going to give me 4 over 4 or 1. Tapos, yung 1 na naging sagot dito, i-add ko lang siya dito. So, 3 plus 1. Ang sagot din ay 4. So, as you can see, pareho naman yung sagot. Again, ang difference lang, pinaghiwalay ko na para hindi ko na kailangan i-convert into an improper fraction. Kasi sa aking palagay, it takes up a lot of time. No? Now, again, whichever works for you, dun kayo, saan kayo mas mabilis. Okay? Now, here's another example. We have 1 1/3 plus 2 4 over 5 or 4/5. Now, paano ko to isosolve? Dahil magkaiba sila ng denominator, that adds another level ng difficulty sa tanong na ito. Kung gagamitin natin yung method number 1, yung traditional method, again, i-convert muna natin siya into an improper fraction. You have 1 and 1/3, which kung iikutin natin, diba? Again, multiplication, tas addition. So, this will be 1 times 3 is 3, plus 1, that would be 4/3. Tapos, yung 2 and 4/5, gagawin din natin yung same thing. So, iikutin din natin siya. Again, multiplication, 2 times 5 is 10, plus 4, which is 14. So, 14/5. Now, once you have yung numbers na yan, you have 4/3 and 14/5. I-add daw natin yan. Ang next step natin would be to get the LCD or the least common denominator. Now, sa case na to, ang least common denominator ay 15. So, i-convert ko pa siya uli, no? So, again, 4/3, para maging over 15 siya, yung ginawa natin sa 3, para maging 15, times 5 ko siya, no? Kasi 3 times 5 is 15. I'm going to do the same here sa taas, para pantay, times 5 din. 4 times 5 is 20. Now, that is another way of solving it. Another thing that you could do would be this, no? Pag transform tayo ng fractions. Kung 4/3, ang simula, gusto natin maging over 15, pwede din natin siyang ikutin. Okay, like this. So, this will be divided by, so 15 divided by 3 is 5. Tapos, i-multiply natin siya sa 4. 5 times 4 is 20. Now, as you can see, pareho rin naman yung sagot, 20/15 siya. I just prefer to do it like this kapag naka-horizontal na yung pagkakasulat ko. Okay? So, now, tapos na tayo sa 4/3. Doon naman tayo sa susunod, which is 14/5. So, i-add lang natin yan. Now, yung 5 naman, para maging 15, ang ginawa ko ay times 3. Kasi 5 times 3 is 15. So, I'm just going to do the same here. 14 times 3. So, that will give me 30 plus 12. So, 42. So, this will be 20/15 plus 42/15. I-add ko na siya. Magiging 62/15 na ginawa nating mixed number. Ilang 15 ang kasya sa 62? That would be 4 na magiging 60 yon. So, yung 60, babawas natin sa 62. Meron tayong 2 na matitira over 15. So, the answer is 4 and 2/15. Now, the thing with this is, again, daming parts. Co-convert ako, tapos LCD, tapos solve, no? Now, again, if you're going to use method 2, we're going to do the same thing. Split na here, split na here. Pagsamahin muna natin yung dalawang whole number. 1 plus 2 is 3. Abang na siya dyan. Okay? Now, ang kailangan ko na lang problemahin ay 1/3 plus 4/5. Now, as you can see, medyo mas maliit siyang number kaysa sa 4/3 plus 14/5, no? So, I could, again, employ yung method na LCD, 15. Do the same thing. So, 3 times 5, magiging 15. So, ito times 5 ko rin yung 1. 1 times 5 is 5. Tapos, yung 5, para maging 15, times 3 ko. So, ito times 3 ko rin yung 4. So, that would be 12. Okay? And I will be left with, pag pinagsama ko yung 5 plus 12, 17/15, or 1 and 2/15. Na siya namang idadagdag ko dun sa nauna ng 3. So, I will be left with 4. Kasi 3 plus 1, buo na siya. And 4 na yon. So, kokopihin ko lang yung 2 and 2/15. As you can see, again, pareho lang sila. Now, another benefit of dealing with just 1/3 plus 4/5 is mas madali ko nang magagamit yung butterfly technique or butterfly method. Now, kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yung video natin sa butterfly method, link ko na rin din sa taas. So, basically, isang bilog, isa pang bilog, yun yung pakpak, meron tayong antenna, meron tayong thorax. So, 1 times 5 is 5, 3 times 4 is 12. I-add natin yan. That would give us 17 over yung product nitong nasa ilalim. 3 times 5 is 15. So again, it's the same as this. You will still get to the same answer. Mas mabilis lang ng konti. Okay? So again, I'm teaching you this not to defy your teachers ha, kung ano yung pinapagawa nila sa inyo. But kung nag-exam kayo na may time limit, mas maganda if you have yung option na kung saan kayo pinakamabilis. Okay? Now, dito naman tayo sa subtraction. Paano naman kung subtraction? Can I use the same method? Now, again, traditional method muna tayo. Ganon din ang utos kapag tayo ay nagsusubtract ng mixed numbers na may same denominator. I-convert muna natin sila sa improper fraction. So, kung iikutin ko to, no, 3 times 5 plus 4, this is 15 plus 4, this is 19 over 5. Tapos, minus, yung iikot ko to, this will be 2 times 5, 10 plus 2, 12 over 5. Tapos, dahil pareho naman sila ng apelido or yung number sa ilalim, parehong 5, i-minus ko lang yung nasa taas. 9 minus 12 is 7, copy, over 5. Or, again, para maging mixed number siya, this will be 1 and 2 over 5. Okay? So, yan yung ating method kapag tayo ay magsasolve using the traditional method. Now, paano naman kung ayaw kong mag-convert into improper fraction? Now, again, kapag nagmamadali kayo sa exam, at kung na-master nyo naman yung comparing fractions, which is another lesson that we have, ilink ko rin sa i-button sa taas if you haven't seen that yet, pwede nyo actually i-eyeball ito or tingnan kung ano yung pwede natin gawin. Now, sa case na ito, yung 3 minus 2, walang problema dyan. Ang question here is the fraction side. Yung 4 over 5 ba ay mas malaki sa 2 over 5? Kasi kung mas malaki siya, walang problema. Pwede natin gawin yung ginawa natin kanina, which is basically, again, splitting it. 3 minus 2 muna, that would be 1. Tapos, ang poproblemahin ko na lang would be 4 over 5 minus 2 over 5. Which again is very easy. Pareho naman sila na nasa ilalim. 4 minus 2 na lang, 2 over 5. Ikakabit ko lang dito. 1 and 2 over 5, which is again, as you can see, the same as this fraction right here. Walang problema. Okay? So, sa akin, what I do, what I personally do is, kapag nakikita ko na mas malaki naman yung nasa left, kasi sa nasa right na fraction, pinaghihiwalay ko na lang para hindi ko na kailangan i-convert pa lahat-lahat. Okay? Ano naman kung ganito? As you can see, yung 2 over 5, pag spinlit ko siya, diba, ay mas maliit kaysa sa 4 over 5. Sa case na to, again, you can go through the traditional method, yung 3 and 2 over 5, gagawin natin siyang improper fraction. So, 3 times 5 is 15 plus 2. 17 over 5 na lang. Minus 2 and 4 over 5. So, this will be 2 times 5, 10. Plus 4, 14 over 5, which will give us 3 over 5. Now, kung mabilis ka dito, again, walang problema. Now, kung gusto ko naman gumamit ng ibang method solving this, dahil alam ko na yung 4 over 5 ay mas malaki kaysa sa 2 over 5, ang gagawin ko ay hihiram ako dito sa 3. Okay, now, let me explain. Instead of 3, gagawin ko na lang siyang 2. Tapos yung 1 na kinuha ko dyan ay dadagdag ko dito. Now, ang 2 over 5, which is what we have, kung nadagdagan ko ng 1, pwede ko siyang dagdagan ng 5 over 5. Now, saan galing itong 5 over 5? Kasi ang 5 over 5 ay equal sa 1 na kinuha ko dito. Okay? Now, dahil pinaghiwalay ko to, this is 2 minus 2, 0 na siya. Ibig sabihin, wala na akong iniintindi dyan. Ang kailangan ko lang isolve is this. Ano yung 2 over 5 plus 5 over 5? Now, ito ay 7 over 5. Ima-minus ko dyan yung 4 over 5, which is right here. Okay? So, I will be left with 3 over 5. Now, as you can see, again, pareho lang siya ng sagot. Okay? Now, why am I telling you this? I'm not saying na itong mas madali ha. Ang sinasabi ko, that is what I do. Ako personally, that's what I do. Lalo na kung kailangan ko mag-mental math. No? Ibig sabihin, nagmamadali ako, bawal ang calculator, bawal ang scratch paper. Yun yung ginagawa ko. So again, instead of writing it as 3 and 2 over 5, parang basically, sinulat ko siya as 2 and 7 over 5. Now, yung 2 and 7 over 5, actually, pareho lang yan sa 3 and 2 over 5. And pareho rin siya dun sa 17 over 5. Pinaglalaroan lang natin yung mga fractions, no? So, ayan, yung fractions pwede nyo paglaruan, ang puso ay hindi, no? Pero sa case na ito, nire-arrange ko lang siya sa kung ano yung mas madali kong i-manipulate or madali kong i-solve. Okay? Okay, now here's another sample, no? Babalik ta rin natin. This time, isa yung uunahin natin i-solve using method 2, tapos i-check natin using method 1. So, yung 3/5 at saka 1/3, ko-compare natin sila. Anong mas malaki, nasa left o nasa right? Sabi natin sa comparing fractions, again, nandun naman yung link sa description box or sa I button sa taas. Kapag ang difference ng numerator at denominator, sa case na ito, this is plus 2 pa ganyan, ito plus 2 din, no? Pareho silang 2. Kapag pareho na ganyan, ang mas malaking fraction ay yung mas malalaki ang numbers involved. Sa case na ito, mas malaki ang 3/5 kaysa sa 1/3. Now, dahil alam kong mas malaki siya, again, the way I solve it will be different. Manghihiram ako ng isa dito sa 3 na ito. So, instead of 3 and 1/3, magiging 2 na lang siya, minus 1. Again, sineparate kasi natin, no? 2 minus 1, abang na natin yung 1. Tapos, yung fraction natin, instead of 1/3 na lang, yung 1/3, dadagdagan ko ng 3/3. This is the one na kinuha natin dito. Magiging 4/3 siya. At dito ko ngayon ibabawas yung 3/5. Okay? Now again, dahil maliliit naman yung numbers, madali nang i-butterfly yan. So, you have 4 times 5, 20. 3 times 3, 9. Babawas lang natin siya dyan. This is 11 over 3 times 5, which is 15. So, my answer is 1 and 11 over 15. Now, the question is, kung gagamitin ko ba yung traditional method, pareho lang yung sagot. Subukan natin. Okay? Now, kung ang gagawin ko naman is i-convert ko sila into an improper fraction, ikutin natin. This will be 3 times 3, 9, plus 1, which is 10. So, this will be 10/3, minus, ikot uli natin ito. This will be 1 times 5, 5, plus 3, which is going to be 8, 8/5. Now, again, kung gusto ko LCD, pwede rin. 3 and 5, LCD is 15. Para ma-transform ko sila, ang ginawa ko sa 3 ay times 5. Gagawin ko rin siya sa 10 times 5. So, this is 50 minus, tapos yung 5, ang ginawa ko sa kanya para maging 15 ay times 3. So, ita-times 3 ko rin yung 8, 8, 16, 24. 50 minus 24 is 26/15. Kasya ang isang 15 dyan. So, you have 1. 26 minus 15 is 11/15. Now, as you can see, pareho rin yung sagot. So, the question talaga is, which one is faster for you? Okay? Now, it's time for your quick quiz. I have 4 problems here. I want you to solve them sa kung ano yung paraan na mas comfortable for you. Tapos, if you're watching this on YouTube, pwede niyong balikan. Try then, how do I solve this using the traditional method or method 1? How do I solve this using method 2? Keep practicing to see kung saan kayo mas mabilis. Alright? And if you're ready with your pen and paper, your timer starts now. Alright, let's see how you did. Okay, so this is the first one. We have 5 and 3/4 plus 2 and 3/4. Again, I'll solve it the way that I solve it ng mabilisan. Split, split. 5 plus 2 is 7. Abang na yan. You have 3/4 plus 3/4. Pareho naman sila. 6/4. 6/4, this is 1 and 2/4 or 1.5. Idadagdag ko lang yung 1 sa existing na 7. So, this is 8 and 1/2. Next, you have 2 and 5/8 plus 1/2. So, again, what I do here is I set this aside. May 2 na agad ako. Ang nintindi ko na lang ay 5/8 plus 1/2. Now, again, you can use LCD here. Pwede rin naman yun. Ang LCD, 8 na agad kasi Even din naman yung 8, divisible din siya sa 2. So, kukopyahin ko na lang yung 5. Tapos yung 2, ang ginawa ko para maging 8 ay times 4 ko siya. Ita-times 4 ko rin yung 1. So, 5 plus 4. This is 9 over 8. Which is also 1 and 1 over 8. Yung 1, idadagdag ko dyan. Magiging 3. Tapos kukopyahin ko lang yung 1 over 8. So, 3 and 1 over 8. Question number 3 tayo. We have 4 and 1/3 minus 2 and 2/3. So, again, using my method, no, yung ginagawa ko, I compare the fractions first. Mas malaki na sa right side. So, ibig sabihin, manghihiram na lang ako dito. Gagawin ko siyang 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. Abang na yan. Tapos, yung 1/3 na ito, lalagdagan ko siya ng isa, 3 over 3. Magiging 4 over 3 siya. Again, saan galing ito? Dito, kinuha ko siya dyan. Okay? So, 4 over 3 na lang, minus 2 over 3. That is 2 over 3. Dadagdag ko lang siya dito. 2/3. So, tapos na ako. Next natin, we have 3 and 3 over 5 minus 1 and 3 over 7. Now, again, you can solve using the traditional method or sa case ko ay compare fractions. Sabi natin, doon sa comparing fractions na video, kapag pareho sila ng numerator, ang mas malaki ay yung may mas maliit na denominator. So, mas malaki yung 3 over 5, which means hindi ko kailangan manghiram. Pwede ko na lang diretsuhin. 3 minus 1 is 2. Tapos, ang poproblemahin ko na lang ay 3 over 5 minus 3 over 7. Now, I can use the butterfly method. Okay. So, 3 times 7 is 21. 5 times 3 is 15. Subtract lang yan. This is going to give us 6 over, multiply natin ito. 5 times 7 is 35. So, the answer would be 2 and 6 over 35. Now, again, that is using yung mas sa akin kung saan ako mas mabilis. Now, I hope you got all of these correctly. If you didn't, that's okay. I'll be posting more questions on my Instagram account. So if you don't follow me yet, you can follow me at Team Lyqa on Instagram for the new quick quiz questions, mga iba pang updates at marami pang iba. You can also follow me at Team Lyqa for the throwback quick quiz questions, announcements, shipping ng mga reviewers natin at iba pang mga news. And if you have TikTok, you can follow me then at Team Lyqa for the educational content, math videos, English videos, logic videos, quizzes at marami pang iba. And you can also follow at Lyqa Maravilla on TikTok for the more personal videos, mga tips, advice, motivational videos, day in the life vlogs at marami pang iba. Right? I'll see you online. Alright, I hope you learned something here today. If you did, click thumbs up. Make sure that you share this video with your friends and mag-exam din sila. Dati mas marami tayong matutulungan. And as always, if you want to reach out to me directly, get the reviewers that I may join the online or live review events, you can go to www.facebook.com/teamlyqa for more information. Alright? We're now shipping yung ating mga reviewers again, so let us know if you want any of those. And as you always see sa channel na to, never stop learning. Adja, kaya niyan. I'll see you in my next video and bye for now. Wait naman yun.